Alright, hello everyone, it's MCB here, and welcome to a live stream. I have not streamed for quite some time, and I have a different setup. This is completely different from how I was doing it before. Now I see on my phone, I just got an ad for TikTok, because that's how I have the chat pulled up. So I'm assuming you might not actually be able to hear me right now. You probably just got a TikTok ad or something obnoxious. Which is very interesting when you think about it, given that it was only a few months ago that TikTok was taken off of the Play Store, and I think for iOS too, the App Store. And it's funny, not even funny, it's just interesting to see that it's back. That whole political nonsense kind of went nowhere, I guess. And it also, of course, goes to show that the government is infringing on your rights to install the software you want to install. I don't like TikTok, but you know what? If it's Chinese spyware I want to install, and I don't have a government job, why? Why not let me install TikTok? So, anyways, hello. At this point, I see the ads have concluded on my phone. I'm gonna assume it is the same for you, so please let me know. Can you hear me? I think you can, given that I have closed captioning on, and I see the closed captioning working. Now you may notice that I have a normal stream delay. Instead of an ultra-low stream delay, it's a normal stream delay. Why is that? It is for accessibility purposes. I want people to be able to watch my stream, and sometimes I know the audio might not be the clearest, maybe, or it's just like easier to read the text. Like I do that in normal streams sometimes, or normal videos, where it's just helpful to have the closed captioning. And when I don't have it on normal latency, if I have it any lower, it will prevent the captions from working. So that is why it is the way it is. Anyways, you've seen the stream title. You probably know why I am here. That particular reason is to work on Libre Galaxy Games, my Minecraft server. And we need to update it, essentially. So I'll kind of show you where things are at right now with the server. And that is OBS, wrong tab. Okay, so hopefully you can still see my Minecraft here. Let's see. So this is Libre Galaxy Games. Welcome to the server. Let's do a quick vote here. There you go. Alright, so ooh, we got somebody online. Squiddy Blocks. I have not seen them before. I think they are probably new. Yeah, so you might see a problem in a second. Let me try to take out a shelf, which is one of the newer Minecraft blocks. When I place it down, it turns to stone. Dun dun dun. Why is that? It's because the server is not running the right version. Wow, and I have a Bluetooth mouse, and I think that was a bit of latency there. Okay, that's all good. Ooh, I might need to switch some things around if it's going to be like that. That's really hope the connection does not drop like that. Anyways, yeah, so essentially, it turns to stone because the server is running an old version. Let's dox the version here. The server is running 1.21.8. Which does not contain the Copper Age drop, which has the shelf, and it has the Copper Golem, and it has a few other things. Now, you may think, Martin, if you want to update your Minecraft server, it's going to be as simple as dragging a new jar in to replace the old jar, rebooting the server. For many people, yes, that's a simple fix, right? A simple way to update the server. But for me, it is more technically advanced. I need to do more things to prepare for the update. Let me give you an example. So, in this server, I have custom-coded software called the Planet System. This is a planet, and I can join other people's planets. Let's join this guy's planet. Please don't be building something suspicious. No, he is not. Or they, I don't know, they're just chilling. But as you can see, everyone has their own world, which is a lot of fun. And in each world, now with the latest version of Minecraft, command blocks are automatically enabled, and that is a major divergence from how it is right now. At this older version of the game, Essentially, command blocks are enabled at a central point for the entire server. So it's like enabled for the server or not enabled at all. And that's great because I can just disable it. I don't want players to be able to use command blocks because unfortunately, due to how the server is configured, that is something that can technically be done. I just don't want to have that risk either, too. Because that's what happens when you have a creative server. Essentially, there's many more problems you need to think about than if you ran a Minecraft survival server. Just putting it out there. But anyways, I hope you can kind of see how, with the new Minecraft update, it's now switching it so it's on a per world basis for command blocks to be enabled, and now they're automatically enabled. Big problem. So if I were to just update the server by putting in the new jar and doing nothing else, then people would be able to access the command block. And those commands could be, for example, /op. Now, to be fair, I do believe I went through and essentially disabled op. So even if somebody does get op through like social engineering, which has happened, that will not be a problem. Because it doesn't actually grant any new permissions, essentially, because the op level is configurable. And wow, this is some annoying latency with this. I think it's because I have it going through a USB hub. We will see if it will be a problem. Wow, I just got another ad. I'm watching my stream here. I hope you don't see this too often here. Is this what normal people have to deal with on YouTube? I say that as somebody who does use an ad blocker. Like, do you just get ads on your stream? Like, how many minutes are we into this stream? Hold on. We are like 11 minutes into the stream. Wow, okay. Is there like ads every 10 minutes on YouTube now? That's crazy. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Thanks for the AdSense for those who are watching. Also, I realized I can embed the YouTube chat. Here you go, pop out chat. Copy. Here you go, professional streamer, y'all. Check this out. Okay. And I'm gonna do a test. Will it appear? Yes, it does. Why does it not show up on this? Huh? Oh, it's because it's below. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, that's annoying at the bottom there. Let's see, can I just do it like this? And then I'm going to say test. Test 2. Aha! There we go. I got it. See? Professional streamer right here. Oh, also, I have some Minecraft, music. I have that enabled. But I think I will turn it off for now, and we will be listening to some tunes, because I do know that if you're going to be a good streamer, you need some tunes in the background. It makes it more fun, and especially because I will not be talking the entire time. I will be working. You see, this is a working stream. You're going to see the process. You're going to see it get done. And we're gonna update the server here. And I have a few things I need to do, and by a few I mean quite a few. Part of that is building out a plan, but before that, I would like to showcase some music here, and y'all need to tell me if it's too loud. It could be good, could be bad, could be just right, who knows? There is one song here from Dova Syndrome. Okay, let me show this off. I can do a screen, let's not dox myself here. Okay, Dova Syndrome. This is what so many people use. I gotta give it a like, of course. So many people use Dova Syndrome because it's essentially music that you're allowed to use insofar as you give credit. So I want to give credit where credit is due. Here's Dova Syndrome. And at the end of the stream, I will hopefully remember to put this on in the description of the video. They make just a lot of music. Just a whole lot of music you can just use. Pretty great. They're out of Japan, as you could see with all the Japanese here. Why do I know about this? It's because a lot of VTubers use Dova Syndrome music, because it's just a good source of music. So, let's play a tune here, and we will kind of talk about this a bit more. So, you gotta tell me, is the music sound good? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Is it just right? I did attempt to test it, and in my testing it sounded pretty good. But you'll have to let me know. By the way, hydration check, you gotta drink water, y'all. If you're watching, it's legally required that you drink water. I really should have gotten more water before this. Anyways, alright. So we've got that. This is radio. Again, just a random songs we're gonna be playing here. So, first, here's what a Minecraft server owner who is wanting to update their server will want to do. So as you know, the server is 1.21.8. We want to bring it to 1.21.9. There's a great internet resource. It is called, switching my display here, it is called the Minecraft Wiki. Minecraft.wiki, it's a community wiki, and it's just wonderful. Now, the update we actually want to go to is, I guess, 1.21.10, right? It's very confusing, because basically, yeah, like, it's a hotfix. It's like 0.9, but then 0.10 is the version of the hotfix for it, so I don't know. It's confusing. We want to bring the server onto the Copper Age. And here's how a responsible person will do that. And actually, let me switch my screen again. Let's make sure I don't kind of dox anything here. Okay, I don't think I am. Good. I see that as I bring up my text editor here. So here is how we're going to do this. So I'm going to have my little text document here. I'll make it always on top. And then as we go through, we want to mark down what are the important changes in the game. And I did do this before, but I just want to show you what the process might look like for that, in case you're interested. Alright. So again, now that the Minecraft Wiki is open, I see the game version that I want to upgrade to. Now I want you to keep in mind that we're only going up one major minor game version, right? Like, it's not, you know, if I were to be running the server on, like, you know, 1.19 and then I suddenly want to update to 1.21.10, you know, there's many more versions I would have to look through. But for this process, these are just the changes. The only differences, you know, if you're to look at the differences, these are the differences between the current version and the new version. So we can see what are the additions. We have new blocks, a lot of copper, and the shelf. We have new items here. That's a lot of fun. Also, let's keep that going here. Yeah. Put on a loop. Alright. We have copper stuff. We have mobs. Yeah, and the reason you look through this is you want to think to yourself, is this going to be dangerous for the server? Like, is there something I need to stop here? And no. The copper golem dude is chilling. Yep. This is all fine. And then, yep, here we go. All this stuff doesn't matter. Yep. Okay, so this page did not actually have... It has a good summary of the Copper Age, but not of the exact changes. So I need to go to this. Here we go. Thank you. 1.21.9 for Java Edition, gonna specify. Alright, so again, here are the different changes. And you're you're gonna be a server owner today too in this stream, alright? You gotta point out when you think there's something concerning that you see on here. Alright? Alright, look through this. Mannequin. Is this concerning? Maybe. Maybe not. It's a new type of entity. Kind of interesting. It does make you wonder, is it problematic? So, why might this be problematic? Okay. I am putting you in the shoes of a server owner right now. Why might the mannequin be problematic? What do you think? Well, here's why. This can accept a Minecraft profile, and that is something that has to be requested on Mojang server, and it is rate limited. So theoretically, somebody could spam mannequins with a bunch of different skins, and it will reach the Minecraft rate limit, and then that could then cause problems for the server. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is something that I'm assuming most people will not abuse, and therefore, I'm not going to code anything in to prevent mannequins from being placed or to limit their placement. Sometimes it's just not worth, you know, coding around the edge cases, because despite Libre Galaxy Games being a production system, this is not like a vital business system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making money from Libre Galaxy. This is something I'm doing as a hobby and for the benefit of my, you know, my fellow people, my fellow Minecrafters, right? So it's like, and the player base is quite small for Libre Galaxy too. So generally speaking, people are not going to abuse this, but it is something to keep in mind. You know, because trust me, people look for servers and they want to cause problems. So, you know, it's something to think about. So I would write it down here, but I think for now, we're gonna not see this be a problem. There are worse problems actually that can affect the server right now. But again, due to the server size and everything, it's not like this is Hypixel, right? It's not a problem. Same for this command, it does a similar thing, which is also very exciting later in the thing, that they changed this, because it can now be displayed in a text, in text, yeah, in components, text components. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Chat drafts, yeah, this is pretty helpful. Kind of wish you could clear it though. Can you do that? I'm not sure. Okay, game rules. Here's the big one. Oh, okay, allow entering using their portals. So this one is interesting. And it makes you think that, you know, does this cause any problems? Hello Soot, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can this cause problems? No, not for the time being. For the way Libre Galaxy Games is set up, the end and nether just like simply disabled. That's how it works on a server like this. Wow, I got another ad. Another ad. Y'all are welcome to use adblock, by the way. I don't mind. I don't make money from YouTube, but I have AdSense enabled because kind of YouTube forces that, last I checked, or something like that on videos. Like if you don't put it on, they just take all the money. So I'm like, I might as well. Wow, this is a really weird ad I'm getting. Oh my god. Wow, that is a weird ad. It's weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting this distracted, y'all. This is not good. Like they're literally like blurring. Like this again. This is a YouTube ad. Like anyone can see that's just being served to me, and it's blurring this woman to make it look unsay-so. Why? Oh my god, it's a TikTok ad. Ooh. What? It's so weird. Why do these platforms have the weirdest ads? Well, it's probably because they caught my attention. You know, that worked. It's... Why? Oh. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't mind if you use an ad blocker because, you know, YouTube serves a lot of scam ads, and I don't want you to be exposed to that. And that's actually something I want to talk about in a Libre Galaxy article. But then again, with those articles, I kind of overthink them, and then I just don't start them. So yeah. But I'm collecting data on that, y'all. Like every time I open YouTube, it's a scam ad. If it's something where I don't have an ad block, you know, like you're reinstalling your browser or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really something. I don't like it. Anyways, and again, to finish what I was saying, I don't mind. I have ads enabled because then at least I get a little bit of money because YouTube forces it anyways. So there you go. So yeah, this is not really a problem for the time being. Command blocks enabled. Yes. New game rules. Defaults to true. Oh, not good. PvP. Yep. Spawn monsters. I think that's probably not a problem, but in relation to the customized spawning system. Yeah, because I have each planet has a unique spawn system. Like I modified it, and I actually have it based on a game rule that like, if mob spawning is disabled or something like that, then it will not generate like villagers in NPC villages if the seed has that. Like stuff like that. Which I think is a good move, because if you don't want entities at all, you know, etc, etc. So anyways, it is what it is. Spawner blocks enabled? Yeah, just give planet owners the option to toggle this. That's good. The Minecraft server management protocol, kind of interesting. I have not messed with this at all, because I don't need to remotely manage the server. It is fine. It just SSH in. I'm good. Okay, this is interesting. Server code of conduct. I was saying that's to get to add server code of conduct. Link to community guidelines. Okay, we'll see if I can do that. I don't think I can, but I will have a message that says look at the community guidelines. Now, I could just copy and paste them. The problem with that is then they become out of sync, and I don't like that. It's really annoying to have to update something in like 5 different places, because you're not going to remember that. And then people would be like, well, it doesn't say it here, but then it says it just causes confusion and delay. These tags are fine. Nothing. Oh, this is the fun one. I love this. Yeah. So with sprites and stuff, because this is something you could do in Bedrock for a while. Like you could just put in, you can like in the chat type in like the sprite of like a Minecraft pork chop, for example, and you can finally do that on Java. And also you can do that with a player head now, which is fantastic. You used to actually be able to do that in a very kind of scuffed way, where like you would send, it would basically be a emoji that's a block, and then it would be colored using the RGB. And you need to have like send 8 messages at once, and you could basically reproduce the head. But again, it's much nicer to have it this way. Okay. No longer limited to the overworld. Very good. Very good. All right. Sounds are fine. Yeah, woohoo. Also, hydration break, y'all. And this is interesting, yeah, no more spawn chunks. Yeah, woohoo, data components, woo! I mean, to be fair, even though it is a game drop, they are doing a good amount of changes here. Like, in terms of new content, like, oh, new blocks, and new this, new that, like, not a whole lot. But they are changing things internally, and I appreciate that. Because it's for the better, you know, it is. I see. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna say it's in server.properties. Okay, good. See, it's removed. Allow nether. That's annoying. Because basically, every Minecraft server tries to create a default overworld, nether, and end. And of course, in a server like Libre Galaxy, who cares? We don't want the default. This is not a survival server. So it's nice that it's always been a central place to disable that. But now, that is not the case. However, I believe that this option, since it's been removed from server.properties, has been added to the paper global thing. So, very good. And this is the server property. Enable command block. Used to be able to disable it entirely on the server. Can't do that anymore. Okay, cool. Now, I did actually check some of this stuff out on the local server here. Guys, we need to remember to apply those changes to Libre Galaxy Games once the transition has happened. Yeah, woohoo! And this, I'm very excited for because I believe it will allow me to put player heads in menus. It's like, for example, okay, this is not a good example. This one is like a chest menu. I'm talking about like a dialogue. It's like join. Here, it's always going to show a dialogue. Never mind, it doesn't. I forgot. I did not code it that way. Okay, well, if somebody hops on the server, they join a different world, you remember the dialogue, what that looks like. Gee, do I have any other dialogues in the server? I don't think I do. No. Okay, I need to get on that. That's another thing. Oh, so many things to do. Okay. This is good. World border is now dimension specific. That is helpful. Quite helpful. And these are just bug fixes. It's alright. Alright, so we have a general idea of what we need to do. And to show off that point 10 is bug fixes, yeah. Here it is. Alright, so we have things to look at here. We have potential problems with the command blocks. How do we want to handle the command blocks? That is the question. Oh. Now, what I would love is if command blocks could just exist, and any command you typed into them would just, like, fail. Because then people, you know, like, I don't want to restrict people from placing command blocks necessarily. And actually, I just realized I need to start my local server here. So let's do that. Alright. Because we're not just going to be on the server all day. We'll be on the local server. Where I test all kinds of plugins and other things before they are properly added. Now, for example, command blocks. Here we go. You cannot place them, but guess what? There's always a way around it. So, position 1, position 2, set command block. Block. Boom, just hack the server, y'all. And look at this. Is this a problem? Yes, it is. For example, not capture lock on. Kill Rex 3000. Gotta get this out of the way here. Lever, redstone. Got the craziest redstone contraption for y'all. Do you see the problem? When this used to not be a problem. But now anyone can go in a command block. They can't place it down, but they're gonna be smart. They're gonna be like, I know I can use World Edit to paste this in, and they could do much worse things than this. They could do it as a spam command block. And you can bet that's gonna be a problem when an admin is trying to stop malicious behavior, and they can just go boop, and then they can't stop it. So anyways, handling this. Again, I really wish I could just make it so the command block just stops working altogether. And I can do that on a per world basis by then setting the game rule. Game rule, new, what is it called? Command blocks enabled. The default is true. If I say false, work. You can see automatically it's gonna work. Big problem. Big problem. Okay. So, and that's why I know other creative servers have it. Excuse me. Have it to where they automatically show all of the game rules and let players access all of them. They are hopefully going to read this. I really hope they read about this, because then if they update the server, they don't look, they're not careful, they are letting the server get exploited. Thanks, Mojang. Nah, that's alright. I gotta put it back to true, because that is the current state of things. And I have to find ways to fix it. And I was hoping there'd be a way to globally disable the command blocks. So let's actually look for that. And let's also switch back to Minecraft view. Let's not dox myself here. So, looking here, I actually wonder if there is a thing Paper did. Where's Paper? Huh? Oh, config. Here you go. Play Paper Global. I don't think they added this. I really hope they did. I doubt they did. Oh, oops, that's why. It's always on top. Let's not. Let's not do that. Here we go. So here is some of the paper global settings here. And let's see if we can find that. Okay, they might not have done anything with that. Okay, we can look at the full reference. Oh, okay, I kind of regret making it always on top. There we go. And I do know that Google can dox me, so let's not do that. Let's be very careful here. Okay, I hate to say it, but it does not look like you can do that anymore. Uh-oh. And sometimes you need to go on to Discord. Let's look at the Paper MC Discord. Disable, command, block. Okay, again, this is just what you have to do sometimes, and I think it's fine. I'm in the public channel, so I can show that. Yes, so now we're talking, here's a Paper contributor here. Server doesn't have an idea of disabling a single block. Yes. But is there a central setting? Yeah, Here we go, here's a good, let's look at this on GitHub here. Thank you, option disabled. Closed is not planned. Really? Okay. The problem is that the command block's enabled game rule is now enabled by default, and you have to disable the game rule before loading a new world, so that no commands are executed by command blocks within the world. The Minecraft.command block permission doesn't help either, because they can execute existing command block builds even without player permission. Other game rule are only problematic for the world itself. Yeah, but command blocks can, as far as I know, also execute commands across the entire server. Yes. Yeah, you can go into luck perms and give yourself owner. Exactly. I gotta give this a like, y'all. Redstone Future, this guy knows what's up. See, look, owner of a creative server, Redstone World. I actually don't know about that one. That seems pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. But no, seriously, this guy, he knows. Because he runs a creative server too. He knows. That's a real problem. You want to have a central solution. Because of course, you know, you can try your best to code it in to where it will automatically, you know, turn that game rule to false. But like, something could happen, y'all. That's scary. So that's something to kind of look into. So I will subscribe to this issue. There probably won't be any movement on it because this is in October. It's December, y'all. I don't think the people looking at this thread really care. Or the paper people, I don't think they care. Which is frustrating. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Huge traps for unsuspecting server owners. Yep. Yeah. Practical and security relevant. I completely agree. Yes. Yes. I gotta give that a thumbs up. Exactly. Oh. Okay, I gotta subscribe to this thread as well. I hope they... Because again, I can update the server. I'm not gonna let this be a blocking issue. But, like, this just adds a unnecessary vulnerability into the server. You know? It just does that. I don't like that. I don't like that. For the time being, I do need to start figuring out, can I make it so the command block, any of those commands are at a lower permission level? Maybe. Here we go. Let's not. Here we go. Minecraft, set command block, permission level, paper MC. Can you do that? You don't directly set a permission level for the block, but you can manage player permissions. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh. Minecraft 1.21.10 disable command block. Again, I'm trying to see if there's any alternatives. Nope. There are none. That is sincerely a security problem, y'all. That is a security problem. That's frustrating. I don't like that. I don't like that, y'all. Why? Why would Mojang do this? I get it. It's fine. But it's frustrating that Paper has not figured out this is a security problem. It's like, okay, Mojang does the thing. Paper's got to come in here and like undo. They gotta like patch out the problem that is caused by Mojang making this change, and they're just like, well, we'll think about it. Or no. There is hope. There's hope. With that thread we saw earlier. There's hope they'll do it. Ooh. Okay, well, since we're here, I'm gonna switch the tunes. This one from Dover Syndrome, it's been nice. It's been groovy. But I've got something even better for y'all. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is? It's a playlist. This playlist is, in fact, by the creator. All these songs are royalty free. You can make videos with them or stream with them with no monetization issue. Credit would be appreciated though. You can appreciate. You can buy the album on Bandcamp if you'd like to support me. All right, guess what this is. This is bada bing, bada boom. Alohi's Summer Tide album. I think this is pretty great. I like this quite a lot, and I know you're kind of getting flashbanged here with the white. So let's start and let's make sure it's not too loud. Basically, this album is Alohi, I believe, producer, right, making the music, and he's got a variety of VTubers to basically sing in these different songs. Some of these people I know, some of these people I do not know. So it's like, hey, very cool. You get to see different different people sing here. I like that. And again, it's royalty free, so I'm gonna actually drop a link to this, and we can kind of see here. Here you go. Boop. I'll add that in to the chat, and we'll listen to it and let me know again if it's too loud or whatever. Now, it's more summer-oriented. Okay, it's winter over here, but we can ignore that fact. Okay, this one's really... Again, I'm frustrated by this. That this is a problem. Like, it is a security problem. Y'all, I don't like updating the server and having a security problem like that. So, what needs to get done, absolutely positively, necessary changes. Here we go. Okay. Set all planet worlds to have command box disabled. Change planet creature to disable command box upon creation. Yes. Good. And then just not have that be an option, but I don't need to write that because all game rules allowed to be edited by planet owners are controlled by me, and I will know to not give that as a permission. So, yep, that's already a necessary change. Oh. Oh, man. I'm very interested if I made a YouTube video about this, would people understand? Like, if I went like, hey guys, so there's a major security problem in the latest Minecraft update, the Copper Age, for creative servers. Are we gonna talk about that, y'all? Like, especially for creative servers who are designed like mine, where everyone gets a different world. Like, are you gonna go in and individually change 500 worlds to disable the game rule? Well, no, actually, I can have it automated, but that's something I need to do. Oh. And there's no way to just disable it, you know, globally. Frustrating, that's the way I want it to be. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop bemoaning this issue, okay? It is what it is, it's fine. That's a problem. I don't like that. Anyways, in terms of functionality here, right? It seems like the planet system works under this version. I don't know why it wouldn't. Now here's the change. The thing is going to be, I need to update my version here, the API, and here we go. Oh yeah, I'm sharing my screen here. I forgot that I was, and I gotta tell y'all, I have not touched this codebase in a long time. My IDE, IntelliJ IDEA, like nuked itself. Actually, I had to reconfigure it, and I have not touched Java in a long time, and my brain is now thinking in R, so I took a course in R. So I gotta remember here, how do you code in Java? I don't know if that happens to y'all. It's like, bro, it's been like 6 months or more than 6 months since I've touched Java. Like, oh gosh. Anyways, so I need to update the API here. So instead of this, I need to check what I should be using. It's not to the latest version, y'all. I think I need to make sure I'm not doxing myself. I'm gonna open up a new tab. Ooh, good song. Oh, I'll show you how this works here, too. So now I got this index of universe here. I need to find paper. I need to find it by going IO. So IO slash paper MC. Paper API, what? Paper MC? Paper, here we go, then paper API. Oh, they still have 17 here, wow. Okay, and then they have, here we go. I believe it's gonna be 1.21.9 then. Right, because this is, yeah, alright. That makes sense. So then here, sync, and it's gonna pull down that version. And we're going to see my project break, because things are going to suddenly... a few things will suddenly not work when I update to this new API version of Minecraft. For example, like enums are going to change, maybe, or whatever. Let's try to build. Is it just going to work? Maybe. Maybe not. Here we go. Warning, validating prompt. What's the problem with that? Oh, I think it's because they're removing this feature. Yeah. Yeah, they're removing validating prompt. Because they're removing the conversation class. Yeah. So all these different conversation components, they're just like, remove. It's gonna be removed. Martin, stop it. Frustrating. Because there's nothing wrong. I guess, okay, well, there is something wrong with it, and it doesn't support the latest text components. That's fine. It is what it is. And this thing can actually be replaced with dialogues, so it's not going to be the end of the world. Just a little frustrating. And probably for today's stream, I just need to fix the security issue. I'm not going to add in some of the things I want to add in. But yeah. Hey, at least it builds. It didn't start screaming at me that something was wrong. It's just saying the conversation class is going to be removed soon. So good to know. Good to know. Okay, so in the world creator, I gotta figure out where I put that. So let's go. Create. Planet. Planet. Create. Create. Oh, is this me working on making a new one? No. That was me testing dialogues. You will see in my code base there are many things that are just like little tests I didn't finish. Okay, here we go. Creation menu. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. And please ignore the scuff code, y'all. Yep. Yeah. And this is where it actually gets created. Okay. And yep, so do that. Very good. And I'm pretty sure I have other things here where I'm setting game rules by default. Can I find it? And I know actually my microphone's out of sync with the song. I probably shouldn't try to sing along here. Oh, I've not looked at this code base in a while. Okay. So maybe it's in the initialization. As we're set, you're making the, yeah. Adding it to the cache. But no, I don't think that's where I configured code stuff. This is where I set up the ownership for the player, so I'm saying, hey, make sure that you give owner to the player when they create the planet. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to sing along, even though it's out of sync for y'all on your end. Okay, so I'm teleporting. So I guess I can, in this initialization process, It loads the world, I think, at this point, right? I could have sworn there's something else I did. Oh, here we go. It's down here. Okay. Sure. And then it just continues. But this isn't cold. Yeah, no, this isn't cold. Here we go. It's creating a configure world. That's why. But then where is this? And I just want to make sure it's this method is called. Yes, it is. Initialize from template. Good. Good. Okay. Again, this is confusing sometimes when you have like old code just sitting there and you're like, is this the one? Is this the method used? Let's double check. Okay. Create for player. But is this one used? I don't actually think so. I think it's oh boy. Also a very good song. This is Ratchy, I think, right? Yeah, it's Ratchy. Ratchy? I don't know. Yeah, Heart of Glass. I like this. It's really good. Yeah, this is what happened. So I kept the old. I'll be honest with you, I kept the old one. Like, keep create, and you can do legacy. And there again, and then it opens up the old version. I should probably remove this. I don't need to keep the old one, but sometimes it's like, well, what am I doing? Okay. Break my heart. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it is calling this, and it is calling create player, which is confusing to me. I will be honest with you, it's confusing to me. Create for player. Is initialize world from template in this? Using initialize property. And this. So when is this called? Wait, ever? Oh, I see. This is what happens. You don't code in Java for a while. I understand. Yep. It runs this, then composes. Okay, we're good, y'all. We're good. That makes sense. Okay. Good. And then initialize from template, so we're gonna do that. So it basically downloads the template. Create and configure world. Here we go. So I know what this will be called. Good. Set disable command blocks. Yep, world.set game rule. Their command blocks enabled. False. Thank God. Ugh. Okay, so now at least when a new planet is created, there should not be any command blocks enabled. It doesn't mean that existing planets have them, but it's alright. Let's just try this. Let's just make sure this works here. Because again, the pre-existing worlds, it's going to be true, but when a new planet is created, I have to manually go in and make sure it's disabled. And once again, I really hope that Paper is going to consider that proposal to have globally set game rules. Very important. Or just have another way to disable command blocks globally. Very helpful. Again, it's just a security thing. Okay, so let's make a new planet. Create. It's a good one. It's like doing normal. Oh. Here, yeah, that's one to look at some point. Okay, here's Mars. Why not? And then again, I'm gonna be an exploiter. Pause 1, pause 2. Set command block. Aha! I got a command block. Sigh. Why does it work? Game rule. Do for command. It's set to false. Oh. I guess you can type in it. What? What? Huh? Command blocks enabled is false. Why does this work? What? What? What's go? Did we not just see earlier that it's... What? Oh, the joys! Oh, the joys of doing this! Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Why is this? It's command blocks are disabled. Right, let's try this again. Let's explicitly do command blocks false. Why? Does it need to be true? So we're... I'm so confused. Y'all, I'm so confused. What? What? Dude, what's going on here? Because did we not see earlier in the Marvelous Meadow here, right? Pause 1, pause 2. We're gonna do set as a command block, okay? Or let's just do say hi, right? Not do some murderous stuff here. Okay, right? But if I change command blocks enabled false, see, it doesn't do it in this world anymore. But this is the main world. So, if I go into a planet, and again, command block enabled false, say hi. Oh. What? I think I'm seeing a problem, y'all. If I set this game rule to true in this main world, then we go back. Oh, by the way, it's a really good song. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this. Wow, the game rule does not work. The game rule does not work. That... What? Okay. So what it seems to be is that if it's enabled in the world that's set as the primary world, it will enable it everywhere. If it is disabled in the primary world, it will disable it everywhere. That's not intentional behavior, right? Because this game rule is supposed to work on a per world basis.
So baby, tell me.
Wow. So, let's see, am I on an old version here? This makes this even more of a problem, because this means I cannot test if the code is gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot test that when I have this to be false, it'll actually disable it. It doesn't. But I think because this isn't intended behavior, they're gonna change it. When they change it, are they gonna introduce a new problem? Okay. Well, I know, but what I need to do is make it so if you try to click on a command block, it like deletes it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just deletes the command block. And it sets it to error. Yeah, it's the easy way to get around this problem. But again, I'm just worried that people are going to find a way to, you know what I mean, have it with data, and then, you know, they can't place it down, they can find a way to place it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you could do it with world edit, like pause 1, pause 2, set command block, right? And I don't know, can you do it with data? Maybe. There's maybe a way to hack it in, is what I'm worried about. And I cannot reliably disable it, is what we've just learned. Man. Oh man. Okay, let's double check. Are we on the list version? Yeah. Okay. Oh man. That's weird. This is the type of stuff, when you're a server owner, you need to think about this, you need to test it, and you're going to come across weird stuff like this. Where, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, clearly it's supposed to be enabled or disabled on a per world basis, that's why each world has it enabled or disabled, but that doesn't mean the game follows that logic. And when it doesn't, you have to think to yourself, is this ever going to be fixed? Okay, let's go online. Minecraft. Command block enabled does not work. Yeah. Oh, this is giving just old stuff, y'all. 1.21.10 Minecraft. Thank you, AI, for giving me outdated information.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Seeing Minecraft commands, I'm looking on Reddit, y'all. That's how you know you're desperate. Okay, people are making some cool stuff, looks like. But I'm not seeing people talk about this. Oh man. I'm probably gonna have to make a video on this and like ask in the paper Discord, is this intended behavior, or make an issue on or something like that. again, I don't know if this is like a me issue. Like, did I code something weird? Am I missing something? Here, I don't get it. You're really getting the full experience, aren't you, mister? Okay. Now let's see if people have discussed this. Command block. And again, it's always good to see if people have discussed this already. Yeah, that's converting command blocks. That's not relevant. Here you go, people are arguing about creative mode, yeah. That seems right. What is a command block gonna do? Bro. This is the maintainer of paper, by the way, right? This is the maintainer of paper. Oh man, yeah. What is a command block? This is probably where they didn't want to... Man, I wonder this is the guy who shot down the issue on GitHub. Who's just like, nah, we're not gonna add a global command block blocking anymore. Oh man. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining too much, but it's like, y'all, do you see how, like, I can't even test my code to make sure that it's not working the way it's supposed to. And the thing I'd want to have that would be an extra layer in case something like this did happen, they said they don't want to add. Minus that they're considering the global game rules, at least for that issue. But it's not a thing yet. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also this I need to think about when you're working with the player interaction entity event. Yeah, when there's a command block minecart. Why did they add that to the game at all? Why did they do that? Oh man. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Want to add that to this. Command blocks and command block line parts. Hello? Can you copy? Say click these ads. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so this stream has gone on a little longer than expected. So I guess let's summarize what we've learned in this stream. I literally thought I was going to be able to update the server tonight, but no. Like again, this is the smallest. It's a small update. This update only adds in a few copper things and adds in a shelf, right? Like in terms of content, people are probably thinking, why can't you update the server? You know, these are just small changes. But no, this command block change is a huge security problem, and the game rules don't even work right. So I need to do some serious thinking on how I can make sure this isn't going to be a problem. One of the things that I want to do is make it so if you click on a command block now, because right, you can't place it down, but you can do it so with world edit, and then you can type in the command. And like, if you cannot reliably use the game role that's supposed to work on a per world basis, very bad. I don't know if making it so if you click on a command block or a command block minecart. I need rail. Like, is it enough to when you click on these, it gets deleted? I don't think so, because people could bring in, people can bring in command block minecarts. The item has entity NBT data in it. You just need to place it down. I think activate it with redstone. Like if you do, say, hi. Gee, what's the rail that activates it? Is it this? Oh, activator rail. I think that sounds about right. Is that not it? That not how it works? Does it need redstone? Oh, it does. Okay, I'm kind of butchering this a little bit. Here we go. Oh, no. Y'all, do you see how there's so many exploits with this? And my mouse is... the Bluetooth is starting to get a little weird. Even it is disturbed by this reality. Okay. Well, I think we learned a lot tonight. And this is why you don't go and you don't update your server jar right away. Because you can see now, this is a problem. And even though I could go in on the main world on Libre Galaxy and disable it from there, I'm assuming this game rule is going to be fixed. But it might not be. Again, when you have inconsistent behavior like this, where like it's supposed to be disabled and it's not, what are you supposed to do? Like, you cannot rely upon it when this is a serious security problem. And if you cannot rely on the game to like do the right thing, yeah, that's where the hesitation comes in. That is where some serious hesitation has to come in. So, okay. I think I'm going to end the stream for tonight. Thank you for watching. And again, I'm going to think on this, and we're going to see what else can be done. But if anybody wonders, again, why can't I push the update out? It is because the game rule inconsistently works, and this introduces so many other variables that could be potential problems. And I need to do more to prevent exploits that could have just made my life could have been so much easier if the old version of globally disabling command blocks worked, but it doesn't. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night, y'all, and I will see you later. Peace, peace. Part 2 coming soon someday. It'll be continued, I swear.